Hey guys, welcome to E-Ride channel. So today I'll do unboxing of this BeeCool full suspension electric bicycle. Yes, it's a BeeCool. But the FedEx guy who brought the bike was not really cool enough and he dragged the box and looks like he caused some damages to it. Hopefully the BeeCool bikes is safe because they should park this very well. We're gonna do unboxing, full assembly. I'll show you how to assemble this bike and we're gonna check it out if this bike got any damages. And here's how it looks from the top. So far looks good from the top. Here's one more box. I'm gonna remove it later, but you can still see the hole right there. And that's how it will look from the side. So far looks everything good. I don't think the bike got damaged pretty much, but we're gonna check it out later. So I'm gonna remove the bike and to show you how to assemble it as well. First, let's see what is inside this box. You get full-size pedal, wrench tool, full-size Allen key set, some bolts. Here's the charger, and the charger is 2 amp charger. So my first step after you remove all the packaging around, and the packaging is very well actually, so I don't think there will be any damages today. So you would need to turn this steam like this, 180 degree. Then you can tighten up a little bit on top the stern, okay, stern nut right here, not a lot, just a little bit I guess, and retighten the side bolts, all of them different Allen key size. Okay, and don't tighten very well because you're gonna reposition once you assemble it to make sure it's all tightened well and positioned well. The steam actually adjustable, can go up, higher or low. And underneath it's a bolt which you would have to secure first, and then I guess to check on the side. So if you need to move it, you just unscrew underneath, or if you need to tighten up to fix it, you tighten up underneath the screw. So now you would remove these 4 bolts to remove this bracket first in order to install the handlebar. My next step will be attaching the handlebar. You just lift it up like this and reattach it with the same bracket you just removed right here with the same bolts. And don't tighten these bolts very hard because you're gonna still reposition the handlebar once you are reposition the steam, once the bicycle assembled based on your height and your needs. And once you try to tighten them up, I recommend to use a torque wrench tool, and you need to tighten, cross tighten one, then cross one bolt, and then on cross one. And I'm gonna use this torque wrench tool, which 2 to 24 Nm torque. It comes with all the bits you need to assemble the bike. It's affordable, and I will have a link in description if you need one. I recommend to have one if you're planning to assemble and fix your bike by yourself, because you would need to check the torque on each bolt you secure, so make sure it's not over tightened or loosened. So the next I will install this wheel. Before installing the wheel, I recommend to remove these nuts from both sides with all the washer. Okay, that will make it much easier to insert the wheel, but it will take only a few more seconds to remove it. The next step, I would remove this brake protector, plastic one, and underneath you'll find the fork protector. You don't need it, so you will lift it up with one hand and insert it. It's good to have somebody who can help you, but you can do the same way by yourself, or flip over the bike and do different way. And now it's time to attach this lock protector, which actually not necessary, but I'll still insert it like this with a small piece down. Then this washer I'll put on top of it and use this nut I just removed. I will tighten it from one side with my hand, and then I'll do the same thing on this side. So the locking washer like this, alluvial piece going first, down looking, then you put washer and the nut. And then you would use this wrench tool to tighten up from both sides. My next step will be attaching the fender, the front fenders, and headlight. So headlight, you would remove this bolt, insert the headlight first, also remove this bolt from the side with Allen key, insert the fender like this, and resecure right here and on the top. And here's how the fender will look with the headlight on. So it's pretty basic installation. Also, you will ask me how much Newton torque to use. Usually the user manual should have. Also, you can find on the side 11 to 12 Newton torque. Over here it's at 14 to 15. That's why it's very important to follow. And if it doesn't have over here, probably about 5 Newton torque. So please check the user manual. It might have all the information. And my next step will be re-securing the rear fenders. You would need to remove this bolt on the side and re-secure it from both sides. Then you would remove these two bolts from the frame as well to attach the fender, and the fender would go on top like this, just like that. And then you would need to re-secure the tail light cable on the side. That's why it's included few zip tie, and that's how it's gonna look. So I think it would be much easier to attach this bolt if you secure the fender after installing the rack, but at the end of the day it's gonna be exactly the same. So that's how it's gonna look. From another side, you would locate this plug, and on the plug you're gonna find some arrow. So you would match this arrow to the one right over here. Then you would secure it probably right here, okay, and probably maybe from inside, and reconnect it right here. And the next step, the last one I guess, would be attaching the pedals. You're gonna locate letter R and L. Right will go to the right hand side, left to the left hand side, and you basically just reattach it just like that. And then use the wrench tool to tighten up, and you do exactly the same thing on another side. And this is a BeeCool Ranger Max, almost assembled. So why almost? Because you still need to do some turnings, so you would still need to adjust all the bolts and nuts to make sure it's correct Newton torque. I will use this set to adjust everything to my comfortable position, because you can adjust handlebar, position of handlebar. Then I'll check the air pressure in the tires to put appropriate, and charge fully battery. Once everything's set, make sure everything tightened before you start to ride for the first time. Get familiar with the bike before you start to ride with for the first time, how to use the bike, how to change the speed, how to change the gears, and so on, and the braking of course. And thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see the riding experience and review video, please check link in the description. And thank you for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.